All right, welcome guys. This is It Code, and welcome to this LaTeX tutorial series. And in today's video, we'll be exploring how to create beginner-friendly flowcharts using LaTeX. Flowcharts are essential for visualizing processes, algorithms, and decision-making structures in various documents. So we'll start by discussing the basics of flowcharting. And then move on to creating simple flowcharts using LaTeX powerful tools. After this, then we'll be able to create a more advanced flowcharts to leverage the use of LaTeX. So the flowchart basic, before we dive into LaTeX, let's briefly cover the fundamentals of flowcharting. A flowchart is a visual representation of a process or algorithm. So it consists of different shapes connected by arrows to show the flow of control, and each shape have a different meaning. Yes, so in this video we'll not talk about the meaning. We just have an example of how you can draw that. The most common flowchart symbols include rectangles for processes or actions. Then you have diamonds for decisions, and you have arrows to connect them. So let's start by creating a simple flowchart in LaTeX. So now let's see how we can create a simple flowchart in LaTeX using LaTeX, and we start by including the necessary packages. So let me zoom this. As you already know how to start a document, I have a document class. We can call it article. Okay, make it. Then we have to use a package. Use package. Then we have to use a library of ticks package. I hope library. Have to use shape and arrows. We don't have to reinvent the wheel, so we can make use of that library. And then this is where our main document. Hey, what's this? This is not begin. Begin. Then we have end document. Right. So here is what our then let's define flow charts, shapes, and style. In 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 this example, we can define. We are allowed to define the sizes or the processes, the shapes and styles. So what we'll do, we use something called T style, and we can call it start stop, and this will be a rectangle, and it will have rounded corners, and then we can give the minimum width to be 3 centimeters. We can give the minimum height so height to be 1 centimeter. Then we can make sure that the text is centered. What else? We can use drawing color to be black. Then we can fill it with fill it with red. Then you can give the opacity of color to 30%. So that's the style for start and stop. So we'll have another style. I call it ticks style. Yes, so we have another style arrow, and it's a thick. Then it will have an arrow at the end. Then we are defining the arrow. It will be stealth. There you can go to the ticks library and see the examples of how you can define your arrows, how you want your arrows to appear. Yeah, so we'll not talk about that in this. So what we can do now, we can start our begin tick the picture. Then you want to specify the distance of the node, distance to the 2 centimeter. Then we can have a node. We call this one start. This is how we name our node in in brackets. Then start stop. We are calling our style. Then we are naming this one as start. So if we run this one up to that point, if we run this one, you're expecting to have a shape that is a rectangle with rounded corners, the minimum width to be 3 centimeter, the minimum height 1 centimeter, then the text to be centered. The color of drawing should be black, and it should be filled with red, 30% of color red. So let's run this and see what we get. Yep, this is what we get. You can see we have rounded corners. The color of drawing is black. We can change that to green. I don't know if green will be visible. Just to show you what's going on, you can see that you can say we can change this. Maybe we can add, we can mix two colors. Maybe we can have yellow. I don't know what output will be that one, but let's see. Amazing, amazing. So we can also have another node. Can also have another node. Let me have another node. So I have added 3 more nodes. Yes, so let's run it and see what we get. I've added a node of process, decision, and end. So what next we do is to join this using an arrow. So we use draw, then arrow, what we designed earlier, arrow, then at stop. Now what, not stop, sorry, process. Yeah? Now the reason why here we are naming our nodes so that we can reference them here. You see now here what we are drawing an arrow from this node to this node. So no matter where this node is, it will be joined to this one using a straight line. So if we, let's see what will happen if we run that. You can see, and now this arrow, you can see the head of the arrow is what we defined here. This is the what we defined here. So let me add more arrows for joining this. Okay, I've added the other arrows. Also in the last one we have a decision here, and let's run and see what the output we get. From here you can see here we have defined a text alongside the arrow, and here what we're doing, we are saying that the anchor to be on the east side. If we don't have this yes will be at the center. It will not be good. Let's see what happens. Ooh, you can see it's at the center, and this is not good. So yeah, it might not be presentable. So we are using an anchor so that we can say now the anchor. The anchor, it's when you say the anchor is at east, the the node will be at the west. So yeah, so that's it for this one. Thank you. See you in the next one.